Hi everyone, if you want to start a private security company in the state of California, you want to open up that private patrol operator business, this is the video for you. And I'm assuming that you're watching this video before you even turn in your application. I made a lot of videos in the past addressing the topic I'm going to address, but because I get so many new viewers, subscribers, people trying to reach me offline, they call me, I think that this video is appropriate. Now, keep in mind, the easiest way to get a hold of me is through YouTube. Just ask me whatever it is, question that you have. I probably have a video for it. If you reach out to me and I already made a video for it, I don't want to come off as arrogant, but guys, I am a one-man shop. It will take me a long time to get back to you. I just got back to somebody who emailed me 3 months ago. So there is a long ETA for me to get back to you, especially if I already addressed that issue. So if you're a brand new to-be security guard company owner in California, pay attention to this. There's a magic number out there I'm throwing out to you guys. That number's $15,500. $15,500. You know what that represents? It represents $15,500 of mistakes that you guys are making out there. If you're gonna just give away your money, send it to one of my subscribers who can use the money so that they can apply for their PPO license. PPO is the acronym for Private Patrol Operator License. The name of the license you need in California to open a private security company is called PPO license. Look, listen very carefully. If you want to start a private security company, okay, and you don't want to be incorporated, you don't want to have a corporation, you're going to apply as a sole proprietor. That means just you. It means that you don't have a lot of liability protection other than your insurance carrier, and that's it. They can come after your personal assets. I actually made a video on this. If you intend on forming a corporation and you apply as a corporation for your security company, you cannot later on just change and want to be a sole proprietor. It's all at once. So this is the mistake that many of you are making. And by the way, I'm not an attorney, it's not legal advice. This video may contain errors or omissions that could cost you costly litigation, maybe costly fees. That's my disclaimer. That's my disclaimer. Now, I do have some confidence in the videos that I make. That's why I keep making them, but that's my disclaimer, okay? When in doubt, talk to the Bureau of Security Investigative Services for any question that you have. Don't talk to me, talk to these guys. So far, they have they have a 2-week ETA, estimated time of arrival, to get back to you on an email. Previously, they said 24 hours. It looks like it's been pushed back to 2 weeks. So ask them for assistance, for clarification, not me. But this is the mistakes that I'm seeing out there. A sole proprietor is applying for their company license, and later on they learn that, hey, you know what? Incorporating my business is not a bad idea, so they form a corporation. And then later on they discover, because I told them other videos, you don't have any liability protection if you apply as a sole proprietor on your PPO application. You don't have any corporate protection. There's no corporate shield because you formed your company under a sole proprietor and not a corporation. Now, if you applied as a corporation, then you have that limited liability protection. Those of you who are, let's just say you have a corporation and then later on you want to change, you can't just change. You have to apply for a brand new license. Those of you, and it goes the same for those of you who are opening up security company under sole proprietorship, and then later on you want to incorporate, you have to do a brand new license. And the license fees the fees are changing all the time. So it's more or less about $1,300 to open up your security business as a sole proprietor. Once you pass the PPO exam, if you make the mistake, I believe you only have to pay $775 or somewhere in that boat for a company license. But you have to reapply again, and it's a headache. Listen carefully here. A lot of you guys, every single month, one of you reaches out to me and you keep making the same mistakes that are discussed in this video. Those of you who have an LLC, you cannot open a security company as of the time of this recording in the state of California. You cannot. You have to dissolve the LLC, form either a corporation or just a sole proprietor. Pick the two. You cannot apply as a sole proprietor on your company license, and then later on you get your LLC and then think you're covered. You're wrong. You're not covered. The question is when will California allow LLCs to form private security companies? The answer is, I don't know. I published the Private Patrol Operator in 2018. There's no legislation. Those private investigators out there, they have more pull than you guys who are PPOs or private security company owners. You guys don't have a lot of pull. It's really the big 3-4 companies out there that have a lot of pull at Sacramento. Most of you guys don't. Okay, so when can you start forming an LLC? Now I'm going to piss a lot of you off, but I'm just being honest with you. When you get those of you who like to vote Democrat, get your Democrat cronies or partners out there who are in office. Maybe they're state senators or state congresspersons, people. Ask them to pass a bill whereas private security can open up a private security company in California as an LLC. Reach out to your cronies or reach out to your local Democrat politicians and do that. That way you have a chance. You guys, if you guys actually do this, you reach out to the right people, they can pass these bills, or author the bills at least, in a couple of months. There's already framework, and they just have to basically copy and paste and reach out to legal counsel with those stakeholders who help pass the LLC eligibility for private investigators. Lost my frame of thought. Sorry. Reach out to them. They can pass a bill a couple months, and then the governor, the governor, as long as a legislator who is authoring this bill, as long as they're Democrat, he just signs away. So that's a tip I have for you guys. Reach out to your legislators. As a recap, you cannot open a security company as an LLC. As a recap, if you start as a sole proprietor, you cannot later on change your business as a corporation without applying for a brand new company license. You're gonna waste a lot of money. Potentially at the very least, $775 all the way up to thousands of dollars. Forward this video to somebody who also wants to start a security company in California. As soon as I get some time, I don't have no time right now, but when I get some time, I'll post some links to other videos that I made on this subject. Take care.